Hey guys, hit that follow button so you can check out my first 3-part hair series. Take a look at this insane transformation and watch to see how we did it. We started off with a rough cut, tying off the hair that we're going to be cutting so she can donate it. Before cutting, I always tilt my client's head down to have the perfect elevation for the cut. Remember, this is just a rough cut just to get rid of the length that we won't be coloring. When doing big transformations, we'll always start with the rough cut and then finish and perfect the cut when everything is all done and the hair has been washed. I started lightening her hair with the Air Libre N20 volume about an inch away from the scalp. I worked it all throughout her mid-lengths and ends, and by the time I finished the first application, I went back and applied the Air Libre lightener with only 10 volume to her scalp area to just slightly lighten that root. We wanted to lift her to about a level 7 so that her natural warmth would enhance the copper color we're going for. And part 2 is already up. Part 2, we are back to this insane transformation. Here is where we left off. I rinsed out the lightener and I am applying the color all over her hair to ensure that it is thoroughly saturated. Whenever I apply a toner or an all-over color, I like to massage it into the hair and brush it or comb it through to make sure that every spot is being covered. For this entire transformation, I'm using all Truss Professional products. They leave the hair so beautiful and shiny. I absolutely love the results with these products. We always add the 8 times powder into our mixtures for our lighteners in order to protect your mid-lengths and ends. I also add the 8 times powder into my root color formula in order to prevent sensitivity and irritation. Here is the formula for the mid-lengths and ends, and we just added a semi-permanent level 5 to that in order to deepen it for the root. This is going to give her a really subtle shadow. And creating this slightly darker root is going to allow this color to grow in much more seamlessly. Part 3 is already up. Stay tuned to see the end result. Part 3 of our first 3-part hair transformation. Make sure you go back and watch parts 1 and 2 if you missed out. Here I am shadow rooting my client. It's really important to focus those details around that hairline because these are the first details that your clients will notice. After I apply the shadow root, this processes for 15 more minutes. Then I shampoo and condition using the Truss Professional Fast Repair Kit. I style my client using a 1 1/4 inch iron to give her really tousled and beautiful waves. I start each curl on the halfway point of the section, and then I roll up and roll back down to have an even layer of heat throughout the entire hair to make these waves hold. I alternate them back and forth and make sure that the whole hairline is always away from the face. Then I use the Truss Professional Sculpt Fix Hairspray, the volumizing powder for texture, and the instant repair serum for an amazing shine. Take a look at her reaction and let us know what you think in the comments.
This is the change I needed.
Yes, that's awesome.
We are so in love with the results. Follow for more and let me know if you like this series.